be honest.
To be honest, I'm playing the games and not gonna be looking at
Okay,
it.
shut the
So shut
fuck
the
up. I
fuck
started a
up.
podcast. Okay, guys? This is the Goon Life Experience coming to you by your favorite co-host, your favorite host, Mason DeLon, and his co-host, Cohen.
What's up?
Hayden.
Bacon,
Hey,
bacon.
shut the fuck up. That's so gay, dude.
Well, how about you do your I'll do me and you do you,
No,
Mason.
I don't like what's shaking bacon.
You got a problem? You got a problem with gay people?
Okay,
I'm not
that's.
gay, but do you have a problem with them?
I'm saying gay as like a figurative of speech. I'm not actually saying you're gay, motherfucker.
Yeah, but you're using it in an insulting
Okay?
way.
I'm saying you're gay because you're a bitch. What's next? You want to
Wow.
female dogs?
Ooh.
Proven Mason has a problem with gay people.
I do. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's only been a couple of days since the last podcast. How's everyone doing?
Pretty Gucci, man. Pretty Gucci.
Hayden?
You know.
I've gone into a huge mental depression since the last podcast, and I'm like really considering suicide.
Actually, not what you did.
Yeah.
I fucking.
Dude, Jonathan like just made me like feel he body shamed the fuck out of me yesterday.
Okay, well
man.
you can't start talking about people with no context.
Oh, I can't use first names.
You just
No, we're saying you have to do a backstory, dum dum. Who is this Jonathan?
you can't.
He's a kid I work with that we went to the gym with the other day, and he's pretty fit.
Okay, we went to the gym the other day, right? And really, it was
Yesterday.
like today. Really, it was like today. We went at like 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And
So funny.
I'm gonna be honest. Can I not go back there unless my parents make me an account?
Make yourself
Um,
account. Say you're 18.
No, but then I can't go in for free. You fuckwad.
You
Dude,
what? It's 18 and under, not not
I
17
think
and
it's
under.
I think it's if you're under 18.
it's 18 through 15, or 15 through
I don't know.
18.
We'll,
So you can be 18.
That's
well,
what
if
it
we're going
said.
tomorrow, we'll figure it out. We'll find it out.
Alright.
Whatever, dude. So,
Connor might show up
Willie,
too.
does Connor even work out?
Yeah, he's kind of listened
Yeah.
before.
Okay, whatever.
Connor's hit the gym, man.
Well, dude, why do you want multiple people coming?
Dude,
It's just
I don't
chilling,
really like
bro,
it when a
working
lot of
out.
people come. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, because we
That's
don't
what I'm
get shit
saying,
done.
dog. If you really want to get a good pump, yeah, you gotta go in.
Yesterday was actually a good arm pump for
Really?
me though.
Yeah, I had a good one yesterday
Honestly,
too.
like yesterday, you
Yeah.
guys didn't do enough.
Like my
Well,
chests
we-
are pretty sore.
I think we went up like well with our curls and our benching, right, Cohen?
Yeah.
Well,
That's
dude,
what I
5
thought.
my
pounds.
fucking chest is sore as a bitch. I'll tell you that. Yeah, 'cause
Really?
I have fucking when you don't lift.
Mine's a
'cause
little
you're
bit,
not,
but
when you don't
like,
lift weights for a while and you fucking start pumping them out. It hurts.
oh really,
Yeah,
Mason?
I'm not. Yeah, I don't get sore anymore when I go to the gym. Do you, Cohen?
I mean, I'm a little sore. I like it when I'm
You-
sore
you-
because it's like it's
you-
telling my body that
you
I'm
should be
doing
getting
something. It
sore
feels good.
About like at least every week. If you,
I was sore in my
Like, you
biceps
should-
from because we did
I
an
was sore in
extra
my chest.
we did an extra like set of the curls of the 45, which we only usually do 2 sets of that, but we did
yeah, but I'm telling you, dude, if you're going to the gym like every week, you shouldn't be getting fucking like DOMs, like super bad DOMs, but you should be getting sore
right.
a little.
My biceps are pretty sore. Thinking about it.
Am I coming with you tomorrow?
Oh, you
It's
can?
up to you. You gonna give me gas money? No, I'm playing.
If I get you gas, man, I fucking shoot myself. It's like a long. It's.
Oh yeah, but you freaking get freaking a fucking aneurysm if we don't give
What
you
are you
gas
talking
money.
about? What the fuck are you?
You know
talking
exactly what I'm talking
about?
about.
What are you talking about?
Remember that last time I had to give you gas money
Yeah, exactly.
for us
He
to go
knows
to
the
What are you
rush.
talking
Bluffton or
about? Like 2
whatever?
years ago? Get the fuck out of here.
It was not 2
was.
years ago,
Yes,
Mason.
It was. 'Cause it was like
It was
when I got
not.
my driver's license.
It was.
You know when I got my driver's license, like
No.
like a year in like
was
11 months
not.
ago, bitch.
It was not.
It was like 2 years ago.
It was not. Whoa.
So-
I'm not a
So
female
don't
dog.
try to play me like a fool. It was like 2 years ago.
It
We're
definitely
not
was.
putting you like a
It was
fool.
definitely like a few, like 6 months after you
No, it
got your
wasn't.
license. It definitely
It
No, it wasn't,
was.
was.
dog. I remember. Don't
Yes, it
try to play me.
was.
It doesn't matter. That's so long
I'm
ago.
not trying to play you, Mason. We're just stating facts.
You guys want to start bringing up stuff over 2 years ago. I we're
It's like
not
two
we're not
years
gonna have a
ago.
good conversation.
uh,
But yeah. Plus, really, that was when I was broke as a bitch too. So I think that was justified.
Let's be honest. We work at freaking grocery stores. We're not. We're still not broke as a
I
bitch.
mean, I'm not broke as a bitch. I got some money. I could
how much money you
Oh,
got saved up?
I get $2,000
I
in
could
my
buy
bank
myself
account.
something nice if I wanted. Back then, I couldn't buy jack shit.
That's true.
Okay?
That's true. That's true.
Unlike you guys,
E.
I got fat stacks now. Actually, I'm not going to
Really?
in a little while.
It'd be,
You see how people are already going to college? See Will
yeah.
Billy?
Really?
Like, dude, you know freaking that. You know the one girl. Ethan, the bleeding thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
When Ethan got red winged.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know what you're talking about. What about her?
Yeah, well, I know her name. I'm just not
I
gonna
mean, just say
it.
it. Who
Obviously.
cares? No one's
Well,
not. You can't figure it out.
Ashley.
Okay.
Yeah, so she goes to some college and like like where is it? Here, let me check real quick. I'm pretty sure I can check.
Whatever. Colin, how's your day been, bro?
Oh, it's been decent. Been
How's
decent.
it back being at the house? At your mom?
It's not
Are you
bad,
gonna tell
man.
a story?
What
How you got
story?
kicked out?
She goes to some
Oh
college
yeah.
and she goes into like the University of Delaware or
Who
some
the
shit,
fuck is going?
right?
Okay.
Yeah, and she's been taking like summer classes
There's like
because I think that's where her boyfriend's stationed because her boyfriend's
Oh
like
my
3 years
god.
older than her.
That's so stupid.
She even graduated early
Yeah,
too. So
I
it's-
know.
listen to this though. Fight over fries at Georgia McDonald's ends in
Maybe a little
Yeah,
bit
I
gunfire.
heard about that. Pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah, Georgia woman is in custody after she like I guess she like left her order and then came back and then were complaining that the fries were
What?
cold and then I guess the manager went to get her new fries and the woman went in the kitchen and fired a shot into
Dude,
the
the real
floor.
question is how fucking stupid. Like, what
Ah,
drives a person?
she wanted her fries
What
hot,
drives a
man.
person to fucking shoot up a McDonald's because you got cold fries? You have to be mentally unstable to do that shit.
It says basically kept going back and forth with me
Mason,
and she
What? You're saying? Are you
took
saying
her
Mason?
drink and threw it
I
at
can
me,
see.
the
I was
manager
about to be
said.
like, I'd be like, 17-year-old kid shoots up school because they kept on calling him Sandman.
Dude,
It's
so
so
Cohen,
funny.
Cohen, you're back at your
Yeah.
house. How's that been?
I already said it's been
Is
okay,
your bed
man.
nice?
I mean, I have internet now.
Now. Yeah, well, you gotta tell everyone the story of what happened,
Privilege.
dude.
Do I have
I
to?
mean, dog, you're not gonna get in trouble.
Y'all made me tell the story about what happened with the keys. So
That's not even that bad,
Hey,
Hayden.
no, dude, the story's pretty fucking hilarious.
I
It's
don't
a
really
funny
care,
story.
but like, okay, so listen, uh, me, my genius self, I got a marijuana seed,
Okay,
right?
well, I have to ask you a question. How did you get this? Did you just buy some weed?
No, my friend's like, he had it, and he was, it just, I guess he just found it, and he was like, do you want this? I was like,
How many
sure.
was it, just one?
And so I had it for a while, I had it for like a month,
Was it just
2
one?
months, and then I was like, it was just
That's
one,
fucking insane.
and, and, I germinated it or whatever,
that's cool.
and it started. The stem was like 2 inches. I left it. Here's the thing too. I didn't think it was gonna grow. Right. I left it
Yeah.
in the on the napkin for like 2 days. And the stem grew like an inch and a half. I was like, holy shit! And so I put it in a solo cup and put some dirt in it and put a little bit of water and left it there for like a day, and it already sprouted an inch. I was like, oh my gosh. Like I was surprised. I was like, why is this thing growing? I'm not even treating it right. And then I went to work, and then couple hours in, almost halfway through, uh, Hayden's like, uh, mom's saying that that she found what you're growing or whatever. And I was like, oh fuck. I was like, ah. I
Fuck.
just, and so I went to the bathroom at work and I called her and we talked. She was pretty pissed, you know. She's like, so I'm so disappointed or whatever. She's crying and shit. And I'm like, okay. I didn't expect it to grow. It grew. I understand that you're mad. And she's like, I never want to. Oh, you're never coming back or whatever. I just don't want you here for a long, long time out of my house. And I was like, can I at least come to get my stuff? She's like,
Oh my
no.
god.
And I was like, okay. And she's like, "Already- I sent clothes with your dad. I was like, there's no clothes in there. So whatever. And then like she hung up.
I think it's the best part of the
And
story when you go back to the house.
what do you mean
Oh
later at
yeah.
night? Um, but yeah, and so I go back later that night or whatever. After work, so like at 10:30, I come in and I will go in my room. I turn the light and start packing my stuff real fast. And then I guess she came out her room, and so Hayden turned off the light in my room, and he's like, she's out of her room or whatever. And I'm like, oh shit. So I hide in between my bed for like 30, 45 minutes,
God.
and well, 30 minutes. And then she like goes to bed or whatever. I'm like, oh, thank God. And I finally pack my shit up and put it in the car and leave. But then this is the pretty funny part. Um, when after I'm like there, cause I was there at my dad's house for like 3
Yeah.
weeks, a month, good month, and I come the day no yeah, it was like a Saturday, and my mom was like, I'm going on the boat with my friends. You want to come with me? And I was like, sure, I guess we can make up or whatever. And so I do that. We go on the boat and I'm chilling or whatever with her friends, right? Her friend. She has a daughter that's my age, and then has a son that's like
Yeah.
2 years younger than me, I think. And her daughter had a friend or whatever, and so I mean I had a good time, I guess it was okay, but there's some boring parts, you know. Uh, and she drinks a little, right? I didn't have my glasses or my wallet, so I wasn't planning on driving home. But she had like a drink or whatever, and it was a
Oh
Truly. It
my
was like
god,
those
that sounds
Truly
so
drinks.
disgusting. From what I hear.
Really? But like she had those, and like she was mixing it with vodka. But she had one drink. I was like, Mom. I was like, are you driving home? She's like, yeah, this is my only one. I'm like, okay. And like 10 later or something, like way more than that probably. She's fucking shit faced, and she's like, we were on the boat going back to like the dock or whatever. And she's sitting there listening to Big
Oh my god.
Sean. I
Big
don't fuck
Sean.
with you. Yeah, and like dancing and shit. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I was laughing, but when we get to the dock or whatever, and she's pretty shit faced, really shit faced, I should say. And I'm like, I take the keys from her. I'm like, okay, I'm driving home. And she's like, okay. And so we
Wait, I have
drive
a
home, and
question.
then
So you're saying your
yeah,
mom's friend was gonna let her drive home? Or did she need you gonna drive?
Sh-
Yeah, no,
um,
that's what Mike was pretty pissed about. Mike's her
what
stepdad.
what do you say?
That's what like he was like your friends like you was gonna let your mom drive home knowing she was like pretty like messed up.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I took the keys from her and I drove home.
Responsible
And then
girl.
once we pulled in the driveway, she's like, you're a really good driver. You're really good. I said that. I'm like,
I feel
okay,
really
mom.
safe.
And and then she was like saying she had to talk to me, saying how smart I am and how much of a genius I am, and how I don't I think so much differently than other people. I'm like how like she just kept going on
Genius.
how intelligent I am, and I was
So
like,
You ever seen The Help?
stupid.
okay, eh,
The Help,
the
the movie?
what?
Like the black
No,
servants or whatever? Or like
no.
the lady she's talking to like the kid, like, You're so smart. You're so kind. You was important. that's Cohen. Thank you.
But like, and she said like she just keep going on how so creative and stuff. But anyways, I have to talk to Mike or whatever, try to make up. So we go in the house. As soon as we walk in, Mom was like, says to Mike, "Hey," and he I can already tell he had like a huge stick up his ass. He's like, "Hey," like very like angry, I should say, like tone. And so I thought he was just angry at me or whatever. I'm like, "Fuck, all right, here we go." And I said, "Hey" to him, same response. And so he walks over to the table real quick, pulls out a chair, sit down super quick. My mom's still in her room, and I sit down or whatever. He's like, "Just to let you know, I didn't want to have this talk today. We didn't even talk about you coming home or anything about the situation yet." And I was like, "Okay." And my mom comes in or whatever, and they kind of bicker back and forth. I guess he was mad at her, and because she went out and got like super fucking shit faced when she a week before, or yeah, a week before, or a couple days before, she had went on a week vacation to Florida where she went to Crab Island and drank a lot. Um, she comes back and then goes starts drinking again, and I guess that made him fucking butthurt. But yeah, so we're sitting there talking or whatever, or no. So no, my mom was in the room, so I'm talking to him, just trying to like talk about the situation or whatever. He's saying that I had no integrity. I'm saying because when my mom, well, no, listen, because when my mom, she like for me, but I told her it was I tried to say it was peanut plant because I'm scared, right? Of course I'm gonna say that. And he was trying to say I had no integrity because I was lying to my mom's face like that. And I was like, okay.
Oh my god.
I'm just
Peanut
like I'm like
plant.
okay, whatever.
I thought it was a peanut plant.
He's like, I can't trust you anymore, and he was saying that stuff like that.
Right.
He's like, I'm never. Uh, and he's like, how many times we've had a talk like this where we sat down and talk? And I was like, you're always right, man. I'm sorry. And my mom comes in for some reason, and they start bickering again. And then my mom's like starts screaming and shit. Those are cheering, and like goes back in her room for some reason, and then comes back out, and then goes up, flips off Mike and says "fuck you" to him, and then looks at me and says "fuck you" to me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what did I do to you? Like, it made no sense to me at all. It's pretty funny. I was pretty
You
in
went back
shock,
home?
but yeah, so Mike took me back home and took her keys without her knowing when she was in the bathroom, like crying and shit,
Classic.
and I and so he takes me home, whatever, and is apologizing for that and stuff, and for my mom putting me in the situation to uh drive there when didn't have my wallet, my permit or whatever, my glasses. And I was like, yeah, yeah.
Wait,
And then wait, no.
like,
And then I get home or whatever, and then Hayden can pick up the story from there, from his
okay,
point of view.
so apparently, because I didn't know, I was in the room the whole time that all this was happening. I had my headphones in. I was playing like some Battlefield. Like, I wasn't, I didn't hear anything.
Sure.
And I walk out of my room for like a second, and then I hear like another guy's voice, and that was Cohen's voice. I didn't know it at the time. I was like, oh, maybe it's one of Mike's friends. And then I like go and take a shit, and then I, I get out and like nobody's there, and I go and look outside. I don't even see Mom's car. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And then like 5 minutes later, Mom comes into my room and is like, she's like freaking speaking like nonsense. She's like you don't have your car? I'm like, no, Peyton has to eat at work. And he's like, oh, could you take me to Grammy's house? I need to get to Grammy's house. I need to get away from him. And then like she started saying, like she started telling me how like her art, like she's like, me and Cohen had the best day. Like we had so much fun today. And like as soon as I got home, he ruined it. He ruined it. And she started like throwing like a child like fit.
Temper tantrum.
Yes,
Temper
I'm
tantrum.
like, what the hell is going on here? I'm like, I'm like, Mom, what else? Like, she's like, where's your, like, why don't you have your keys? Like, Mike took them. I'm like, why? He's like, I don't know why. He's trying to keep me, he's trying to control me, trying to keep me locked up. I'm like, what? And,
Mike is a
oh,
Mike
that's
is a
Richard.
puppet master.
And like, I'm like, what? And I can obviously tell she was like, Mom, are you freaking? I'm like, Mom, like, I think you're drunk. She's like, I didn't have, no, I'm not. I didn't have that much to drink.
Oh
And I'm
shit.
like, okay. And then she starts like banging her head on the back of the wall and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going? She goes in like her room. I was like, Mom, I don't have my car, and Mike has your keys, so obviously you're not interested. I just want to get away from him. I'm like, well, he's not here right now, so you're good. You're fine. And then and then she just goes in her room and like freaking just like chucks her phone on her bed and just like banging on her bed. I'm like, okay, what the
My
fuck is
God.
going on here? Yeah. And then she was like, I need to get away from him, Hayden. Like, I'll beat his ass. And then she starts saying like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
I
fuck.
don't
I'm
give a
like,
fuck.
I was like, that's where that.
Fuck
It's like that's
about
where
you?
that. It's like yeah. And then like when you said she was listening to that song, I'm like, oh yeah, this makes sense now.
I don't give a fuck.
And she's like, I freaking, you can ask your dad. I'll scratch his fucking eyes out and shit. I'm like, what the
Oh my
fuck? I'm
God.
like, I was like, I don't know what asking my dad would do because like he still has his eyes.
It's a glass eyeball, motherfucker.
Yeah,
It's like one of those really good ones. Ah, that's a
but
fucking hilarious story. Pretty crazy.
yeah, it was a. There's a
Not
little
too
bit more
shabby.
to it, but like it's nothing really.
Yeah. Well, now we know not to. You don't fucking grow.
That's the time I grew a wheat plant at my
My mom
parents'
ended up
house.
calling a cab.
Wait, did she end up leaving?
Yeah,
Oh God.
but like she didn't. Dude, no, she was on the phone with Grammy, which is our grandma, right? And like, dude, she was fucking like screaming at Grammy, and like, it was just crazy.
What do you gotta do, man? Well,
Wait, did you hear what I said?
that's the story of how I grew a wheat plant.
Oh yeah, okay. My thing's messing up. Speaking of weed though, Canada logged $492.4 million in sales for weed since they legalized it.
Remember how they
Ooh,
sold out like as soon as they fucking legalized it? That's
Yeah,
fucking insane.
that's pretty crazy though.
I never mind, never
You
mind.
what?
I can't. I have nothing to really say. But oh
Really?
my God, I might have some moves soon
For what?
with some illicit objects, illicit
What?
drugs.
Illicit
I don't know.
drugs?
I'm just saying.
Oh, you still have your stash,
No.
Mason?
Well, I met up with Ethan, right?
oh
Okay.
my god.
Again?
I met up with him a couple days
Who's
ago.
who's Ethan hanging out with
Well, let me
nowadays? By
talk.
the way,
Okay. Well, actually,
no.
now's
Actually.
there's not a better time to tell the story of how I got caught with drug
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Just give him the background. So Ethan's this guy we know since I know him since 7th grade, and we graduated, and we became good friends with him in 9th grade, and so in like the end of 9th grade, I started dabbling in illicit drugs, taking drugs now and then, and so 10th grade comes around, and it's like halfway through the first semester of 10th grade. Actually, it's around November actually. So November comes around, and there's actually like there's a little funny story before the big drug story. So I was talking to Ethan. Me and him I was talking about Xanax. I think we actually took some at his house. Whatever. That's a while ago. And so Ethan's like, dude, I want some. I was like, dude, I'll give you some for free. I don't really care. I'm like, dude, I'll bring you like.
That's where
I was
Mason.
like, I'll bring you like 8 to school. He's like, word. And so I put in like this little baggie and I put it in my pocket, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bring it to him. And I guess I didn't sip the bag up or like sip it like all the way. And so like in the first period, good thing the teacher wasn't there. there's like this. I sat next to like this real fucking pothead. His name's Barney, and he's like smokes all the time. You guys know him, but he's like smokes all the time. And so I
Yeah,
come in class,
one of Anna's
and
ex.
he's standing with me. I go to reach to get my keys or some shit. I don't even know what I was going to grab, but when I go to grab it out, I fucking like unleash all the pills on the ground. And Barney's like, "What the fuck, Mason?"
You
Yeah, like they
unleashed.
all fell on the ground. I start picking them. He's like, "What the fuck is that, dude?" And I'm like, "Dude, I can't tell you."
Wait, wait. This happened
This
in
happened in
class?
class, like when class is about to start, like right before the bell.
Dude, I did not know about this
Yeah,
one.
this is like I don't really tell it because I don't know. So like yeah, all the pills dropped on the ground, like
Yeah.
8 pills. And I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I gotta pick this shit before my teacher sees." And I'm like, "Fuck," and I like start picking them up, and Barney's like, "What the fuck is that, dude?" And I'm like, "Dude, it's none of your business." And so I finally tell him like what it is. I'm like, "Dude, okay, it's Xanax." And he's like, "I don't fucking believe you, Mason. You didn't fucking have it." And I was like, "Okay, whatever, dude." And like, no joke, like 10 minutes after that happened, school starts, like teachers about to teach, and they do a lockdown, like a drug search or whatever. And like they bring the dogs in, and I ended up putting the pills in my book bag. So I was like, "Dude, fuck this. I'm not having these on me. I'm not having another. I'm not doing this again where I drop a bunch of pills on the ground." Funnily enough, I would, but that's later. That comes later. And so these dogs come in. They're like,
I didn't realize this all happened the same
"This isn't the same.
day.
It's like a week before." See,
Oh.
yeah, that's why. Okay, I'll get to it, but so the dogs come in. I'm like, "Dude, can they smell that shit? Can they smell pills?" I was freaking the fuck out, dude. Like when you gotta keep calm because you don't want to fucking like get yourself in trouble, but like inside you're freaking out. That's what it was. I was like, "Fuck, dude, I don't know." So whatever. Day comes by, I don't get in trouble, and I fucking give it to Ethan at school. A week goes by. And me and Ethan. Well, our school has like this lunch thing where like it's like we have like 4 different like pods or like groups of the school, and each of these 4 groups go to lunch at different times. And so me and him were in the same group for lunch period, and he's in a different classroom. But he texted me. He's like, "Mason, let's meet up after lunch or whatever. Like, come to me." And I was like, "Okay." Cause I just thought we were gonna talk or some shit. He needs someone to talk to about something, whatever. And so I start walking. I kind of forget actually. I start walking at lunch. Ethan comes out. He's like, "Mason, come here." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Dude, I'm going to McDonald's. You wanna come with me?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm not sure, dude." I'm like, "I don't want to skip and get in trouble." He's like, "Come on, bro." And I'm like, "Dude, well, I'll just." He's like, "Someone's joining us." And I was like, "Dude, well, I'll just wait till he joins, and I'll go back to lunch." And he's like, "Okay." And so we go to like the corner of the class, like this little pod, and it has like an exit door you can leave out of. And me and Ethan are standing there, just waiting for him to come. And this teacher comes out of nowhere. This no, he like this teacher steps out of his classroom, and Ethan's fucking stupid. Ethan's stupid. So he like fucking he has I gave him like the pills like a week ago, right? Right.
Right.
Okay. So you think by after a week he'd fucking get like he put him in his house, and
Take
he
them.
just wouldn't be carrying him around at school, right? Well, this motherfucker
Right.
has them in his sock. He's carrying
Yeah.
illegal drugs in his sock like a fucking retard, and I'm standing next to him, and I had no idea, dude. I had no fucking idea. And so Ethan, I guess some like the sock was like irritating him or some shit, and like the shit in the sock, the pills, the little baggie, and so he starts fucking with it, dude. And I'm standing right next to him. The teacher's there, and the teacher's like, I guess the teacher like sees it or something shit, and he's like, "Hey, Ethan, what is that?" And Ethan's like, "I'm not sure what you're talking about, sir." Ethan's like, "What is that?" And he's like, "I don't know." And I'm like, "What the fuck is going on, bro?" And sooner or later, Ethan pulls out the bag. He's like, because he's like, the teacher's like, "If you don't tell me now, and I find out what you have, you're gonna be in a lot more trouble." Which is clearly bullshit. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get in more trouble for fucking not telling someone. It's so stupid. They have rules. You're gonna get in the same amount of trouble. So this dude, he's like here, and I see him like, what the fuck? And like, the teacher didn't address me. The teacher did not address me at all. Thank fucking God. I get out of that bitch, and I go straight to the lunchroom, leaving Ethan to get fucked. But really, you might be like, Mason, that's a scumbag move. But why would I go down with him when I had no fucking idea he had it or whatever? You know what I mean? I would not
Right.
just like he tried to say later on that was a scumbag move. Not really, dude. Because if I was getting shot and you were next to me while I was getting shot, I would not be like, oh, well you're standing next to me. Why aren't you getting shot in the fucking head too, bro? You like no, you'd be like, go fucking live. Like I don't want you to get shot. You know what I mean?
Yo,
And
live.
so that whatever. So I run into the
So
lunchroom.
bro die.
And here's another little rewind. So I go into the lunchroom. Ethan's getting fucked. Rewind like about 2 weeks ago. We're in class. We had like ILT period it's called. It's like this little break in between class.
Free
And
period.
it's like you can go to any class and you can basically hang out with your friends for like 40 minutes. Ethan has his druggy girlfriend. And his druggy girlfriend gave Ethan like a bag, like 100 pills. Of these like fucking gabapentin or whatever. Stupid drug. I don't know why anyone would take it. Fucking dumb. And whatever. And Ethan brings him to school and Ethan's like, dude, he fucking pulls out the bag. And at the time, I was like a drug head, dude. I was like all into that shit. I was doing it like every day, whatever. No, I don't do that anymore. But I was like, dude, can you let me see it? Because he didn't know what it was at the time.
Yeah, I was practically a drug addict.
No, I wasn't a drug addict. Druggie. I don't know. I wasn't a drug addict. Definitely not. I was like, dude.
After a few weeks of therapy, I'm clean now.
But like, yeah, it's not like Ethan. Let me see it and I'll find out what it is. Because he didn't know what it was. And he wanted to sell it, which was fucking stupid. I always said no. Like, we're not doing that. That's fucking dumb. But, so, yeah, I get this stuff and I just put it in my book bag. After I find out what it is, I didn't give it back to him. But it's just sitting in my book bag. And like I like actually just fucking forgot about it. I was like, whatever, dude. And so time goes on, and fucking I go to lunch. Fucking after Ethan gets caught, I like rush to lunch, and I'm telling everyone what happened, and you guys are like, dude, Mason, do you have any drugs on you? And I'm like, oh shit, dude, I have a fucking huge bag of pills in my book bag. And they're like, dude, you need to go as soon as lunch ends. You gotta go fucking flush that shit. You gotta grab it. You gotta grab that shit. You gotta get rid of it before you get caught. And I was like, yeah, you're right.
Tell them what happened on your way walking
I'm
back to
getting
the
to it.
classroom.
And so,
Okay.
while during lunch, they did not come looking for me during lunch. I guess they like let this man eat lunch before we fuck him in the asshole. Cause Ethan snitched on me. They looked on the cameras. I guess I'm not sure. And so fucking I'm like fuck. And so so they're like looking for me. They're like, okay, we're gonna find him on the way back to lunch, on the way back to class after lunch. And I'm freaking out. Hayden's actually with me. I'm like, dude, Hayden walked with me. And I'm thinking we're like fucking walking fast. Remember? And the
Yeah, I
assistant
do.
principal.
And then like we get okay,
Yeah,
yeah, keep
the
going.
assistant. You want to explain it? I'm not sure. The assistant principal is like,
Oh yeah. Okay, I guess I'll explain it. So like we're walking and on the way to Mason's classroom because I was following him to class. I don't like I guess I don't know why I was following him, but like I was just following him, right? And on the way to the class, we have to pass the assistant principal's office, right? Which still has to be the office that Ethan's sitting in. So as soon as we're passing, the assistant principal walks out and it looks like he's like looking for someone, and it's probably Mason. But we look past him, and he didn't notice us. We look past him, we see Ethan sitting in there. When we pass it, Mason's like, "Dude, just go to your class. Go to your class."
yeah,
And then so I'll explain this from my point of view. I was dating this girl at the time, right? And after class, basically, I was talking to her. I was like, dude, Ethan just got fucked because she was like friends of Ethan and
yeah,
stuff. And I told her what happened. And as I'm telling her what happened, I hear Mason's mom behind me fucking cussing out the assistant principal, going like, you got fucking kids fucking smoking pot in the fucking courtyard and shit. Like she was just going ham on him. Everyone was just laughing in the freaking hallway, and we're like, dude, what the fuck? It's like, what, dude? Mason must have got fucked. Like that's his mom.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna let Mason tell his point of view after I left him
Yeah.
at
So
the like after he
so
told me to
Ethan,
leave.
Hayden leaves my side because I had to tell him, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I gotta get these pills. And like, so there's like, so after lunch, there's like a 5 minute period, like, to everyone get to their class and like use the restroom, whatever. And so I rush straight to the classroom. I grab the bag, and I fucking, dude, I grab the bag. I put it in my pocket. The bag's not shut all the way, but but it's like closed decent amount. And so I get the bag, and I'm fucking, dude. I rush to the bathroom. I put it in my pocket. It's like a Ziploc bag. And again, I don't know what it is. It's like a pencil or like key stuck like in my pocket, the same pocket where I put the bag in. And so I go to get like I'm in the bathroom now, and there's a bunch of people there, and I'm in one of the stalls, and I'm fucking freaking the fuck out, dude. I don't think I've ever been this nervous ever, and fucking I'm freaking the fuck out, dude. It's like 100 pills. You'd be fucked if you got caught. I would probably not be talking to you today if I got caught with that. It's how I'm fucking, dude. I'm fucking scared, and I flush them down, but when I pull them out to flush them, fucking like 10 or 8 of them, around like probably 10 or 8, fall onto the bathroom floor, and people know like I'm in that stall, and this dude, his name is Brooks, and like he's pretty funny. He just goes like, cause he's in there, he's in the same class, and he's like, "What the fuck, Mason? What are you doing?" And I don't say anything, dude. I don't say shit. I'm freaked. I'm like, dude, they're gonna fucking snitch
This
on
is like
me.
100
And so
films.
I get to flush him down. And part of me is like, dude, what if like it doesn't flush? That'd be fucked, dude. And thank God it did. And I get back to class, and as I get back to class, I see my teacher talking to like an administrator or whatever. And I'm like, fuck, dude, they're talking about me. And I'm like, well, I flushed down all the pills. It's all good. I still had one in my pocket, sadly enough. I had one in my pocket, actually. Yeah, I had one in my
What,
pocket.
Mason?
I
You still
left
winning?
one in my pocket. Fucking hate my life, dude. So that happens. Fucking they like basically come here. They take me to this back room, and they like search me. They find a pill in my pocket. It's because I'm fucking stupid. But the bro really got me, dude. Because if I had that one pill, you could probably play it off, be like, oh, I was like a fucking like whatever. You know what I mean? I probably could have weaseled my way out of that. But they're like, okay, can we search your bag? And I'm like, okay. So they get the bag. And I like this like it's like one of these like 29 18 book bags. It's got like 1,000 pockets. So I have a bunch of shit in there. And one
2018 and
whatever.
2016.
And so I like this bag has like fucking I had like a drink little pouch or whatever, like a bunch of fucking drinks here, like had soda, water, like
Dude, I
the
remember that
metal bottles and
actually.
shit. And so he's like looking through them. He like and like it's like a bunch of fucking like half empty bottles. And like every Pepsi he like opens like sniffs it like I'm like, dude, I'm just laughing at this point. I'm like, dude, I'm fucked. I kind of like, like I kind of realized my fate. I was like, dude, I'm fucked. And he starts sniffing them. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? It's fucking soda. And I'm like, and like, so he gets into this metal container with water in it, and he starts sniffing. I'm like, hey, when you before he gets to the middle one, I'm like, hey, when you get done checking that, can you hand it to me? I'm pretty thirsty. I was kind of a cocky asshole at this point. I was like, I don't give a fuck now. I'm gonna try to be an asshole. So I did that, and
That's really
he's still
funny.
looking for he's still looking for the pills, and I realized I had 3 in a little small pocket that I forgot about.
Oh my god.
And I don't know why I put those 3 in there, but then there I'm like, hey, 2 minutes. If you want to find any pills, I know where they're at. And he's like, shut up, I gotta look all over this book bag. I'm like, well, you're not gonna find anything. They're in this pocket. He's like, oh well, I'll get to it when I get to it. I'm like, okay, whatever, bro.
I
He
didn't know
gets to
that.
it. He
That's really
gets to
funny.
it, and I'm like, whatever, dude. So I get fucked. I get me and Ethan. We're not friends after this. So yeah, I actually, well, I guess I get fucked with a 10-day suspension. I get expelled technically to this different school. My mom hires a
For a
lawyer,
day.
I get out. After a 10-day suspension, I'm back at regular school. Right?
Gucci
Yeah,
gang.
he went to this freaking
I went there one
alternative school
day.
for one
One
day.
day.
Tell him the story about that one day too.
Well, I
By the
mean,
way,
really, there's nothing noteworthy. It was like a bunch of fucking thugs, like bad students, retards, thinking they're hot shit, like cursing out teachers. But
and you got to hear like one of the best Yo Mama jokes you ever, or no, the best
roast.
Dick joke.
like dick jokes you ever
Yeah,
heard in your
so
life.
these students are ruthless to the teachers. Like these students don't give a fuck. Like, like this school is literally school for like fucking degenerates. Like you only go here if you fuck up badly, like getting caught with a bunch of pills, right? And so this dude goes, this dude they're talking to this teacher, and this teacher's kind of a the best way to put it I don't like the word alpha and beta, like beta alpha males whatever, but he was a beta male, all right, dude. And so these students are fucking roasting him, and one of the students goes, "Man, I bet your dick is so small you piss on your own balls." And like, I think that's probably one of the best jokes I've ever fucking heard. Your dick is so small you piss on your own balls. The whole class fucking laughing. He doesn't say anything. The teacher has nothing to say. He's like, "Calm down, guys. Calm down." It's like, get the shit.
Not even
Sit
that
the fuck
funny.
down. Sit the fuck down. Whatever your name is.
Honestly, that is pretty funny.
So yeah, Ethan didn't go to that. Ethan didn't go to school that day. Like I thought I was gonna see him. He wasn't there. I'm not sure why.
Mason's and Ethan's relationship has never been the same
Well, I mean,
since. It's been like choppy.
It's
whatever.
all been a
So
little broken.
yeah, so me and Ethan weren't friends for like a good like 11 months after that. Not 11 months, but we weren't friends for a while. Time goes on, and me and Ethan are friends. We're hanging out now. We haven't hung out in a while actually, but we hang out. What was I even talking about? What was I gonna talk about?
Drugs or
Oh
something
yeah.
like that?
And so I'm talking to Ethan the other day, and he's like, "Dude, like, you want to take some acid?" And I was like, "I mean, dog."
Oh,
You wait.
I was like, "Wait, you're saying you could get acid if you wanted?" He's like, "Well, I'd probably have to make a couple calls, but yeah, I could get some pretty quick."
Mason, we gotta get
but
something.
yes,
good.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Well, I'll think about it.
Did you take
No,
any?
we didn't get any. I said
Oh,
not said we
okay.
could.
Well, that's what Mason. We should. I'm down. I was thinking about getting some edibles. I told Connor, and he said
Not
he
for
was
that
down
trip.
if I
Not for
could
the
get
trip,
some.
dog. No.
No?
I
Why
don't want to be
not?
bringing that shit to the trip.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about acid? Though?
I don't know. Maybe because that's a discreet. You know what I mean? Like you can
Right,
put that in your
yeah.
pocket. You
got
could
you.
fucking easily take it if you had to. I don't know.
Right.
So yeah, my mouth is a little fucking dry, dude. After telling that story. Fuck.
Then get a drink of water, man. Slurp, slurp, or slurp, slurp.
That's the Goon life,
That's
dude. That
true,
is the
that's
fucking Goon life. The Goon life experience.
It is the good
Most
life.
of the
Most
time.
of the time.
You and me, we got the world to see, so come on down.
Hey, we got to, man.
So,
That's
you guys want to talk about anything? Oh,
guy interesting. Hayden.
I wanted to talk about something. Since
Go for it.
since we like went to the gym the other day and I'm running again.
E.
You know who Yako Willenick or whatever is?
Yes.
Yeah, well, if anyone that doesn't know,
Cohen doesn't.
he's like this Navy SEAL.
How the fuck do you know? Cohen does know him.
Do you know him?
Oh no! You know what? I was thinking about someone else
Whatever. You know who
Should've
David
known,
Goggins
stupid.
that
is.
you wouldn't know,
You know who
Cohen.
David Goggins is, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's kind of
yeah.
like a David Goggins. He's not like the same. He's like this white dude, fucking buff as shit. Like he wakes up.
Oh, you need to go out and be
He
like
actually
me.
he was like a Navy SEAL for like 20 years. He fucking was a Navy SEAL instructor, fought in Afghanistan, all that shit. And he has like a podcast, but like he wakes up at 4:30 every day. I haven't listened to him a lot. His podcast. I'm like, fuck, dude. I think it's time to shape up because after many failed attempts to lose some weight,
Shred the
shred the
weight.
weight, I'm like, you get to that point where you're like, dude, is it ever gonna change? And I've been listening to this man, and I'm fucking, um,
Motivated as
I'm
a
not
fuck.
motivated, but
Yeah, you
because
are.
motivation is weak. Motivation only lasts so long, and his whole thing is you gotta be disciplined. So
So you're lit.
guess starting today, I haven't drunk any soda today. I've been drinking some juice and
Gucci gang.
water. I'm cutting soda.
Sugar cut
I'm
sugar.
cutting soda,
If
motherfucker.
you if
Just listen, listen.
well, okay,
I'm
okay,
cutting
okay, okay.
soda. I'm gonna stop eating junk food. The whole thing. I got a couple rules, and I'm gonna try to do it till we go on the trip. The trip is on the 5th, right? I'm gonna
Right,
try to no soda, no going out to the store and buying like fucking junk food, like junk food in general. Like so, not just like fucking candy or like and chocolate or whatever, but like fucking
right,
Mhm.
chips, all that shit. I mean, it's not, I'm not like going out my, if there's chips at the house and I want some, sure, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to fucking buy some for myself. You know what I mean? Which I do
right.
a decent amount where it affects my bank account. And it's not like fuck, dude, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I guess I'm gonna hit the gym with you guys a couple days,
Wordy?
and when I get to college, they have a gym. It's gonna be a lot easier in college because right now I don't have like a set schedule. Like my schedule for work changes every week. You know what I mean? And so it's kind
Yeah.
of hard for
Right.
me to like pick like a day where like every day I can do this. But in college it'll be a lot more routine, so I can do that shit. So I'm going ham,
hmm
guys. I'm going Yako
Well,
Willenick.
good for you, man. I like
I
to
need
hear it.
I need some you guys to hold me accountable.
You know I will. I got you.
I've been doing the My Fitness Pal
I will do.
today, since it starts at
Yeah.
12 o'clock midnight, right? It resets the calories.
Right.
Today's a weird fucking day. I was gonna explain it before we started the podcast, but like, I get home from fucking the gym, and I'm pretty sweaty, and I take a shower. I'm like, dude, because I wanted to stay up till I had to work at 8 o'clock in the morning, which I stayed up till like 5, actually. I had like an hour of sleep before, like 2 hours of sleep before I went to work.
Well, was that great? Was that a good
It wasn't that
choice?
bad. I'll explain it to you because I kind of ate a lot today. So I like get done with a shower. I make a little sandwich. It's like 500 calories. And my parents made a hot dog, so I grabbed a hot dog. And I'm like, fuck, dude. And because like the last time I ate before that was like at like 6 o'clock with Ethan, and this is like
Right.
it's like 1 o'clock now, so I'm fucking hungry. And I'm like, dude. So I get that. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like I got this is extra calories I don't need. And I'm like, fuck. And so I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do? And I'm like, well, I just won't eat anymore. Like till I go to bed after I get done at work at 1 o'clock. Yeah, that was a stupid lie to myself. And so it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm a little hungry. And I'm like, dude, I am not getting up and going to get something. And then I remember, you know how I eat this the trail mix, like the Southwest trail mix.
N-
You know what I'm talking
Mhm.
about, Hayden?
Yeah.
It's kind of spicy trail mix or whatever. I remember I was like, fuck, dude, I have like a bag of that in my room, and I was like, no, like for like 10 minutes, I fought
Mhm.
the urge. I was like battling it. I was like, fuck. I ended up eating like the 2 servings of that shit. I mean, I put it
No.
all in my calorie counter, so I mean, at least I'm
Yeah.
making sure like I'm tracking my shit. But I'm like, fuck, bro.
Right.
And so I don't
Yeah.
eat anything. I go to sleep. I wake up. Better go to work. And like, dude, I'm a little hungry. I'm a little hungry. And I didn't eat anything. I was able to be like, fuck, I'm not eating anything. I get on break for lunch. I go to McDonald's.
uh.
Before you got like, oh shit, Mason, you go to McDonald's. I was like, fuck, yeah, cause I needed
Well, if
something
you,
to drink. I didn't have any I didn't want to go back inside and buy like a $2 fucking water bottle. I was like, fuck,
right.
dude, I'll go to McDonald's. I got myself a soda. After that, I was like, dude, no more soda. No more fucking soda after this. So I drank like half of it. I had to go back to work. I had to get crackers because I bought some the other day. Put that shit in. Go home. Had a sandwich. Fucking with some chips. Went to bed, dude. It was like the worst sleep ever. Cause I like literally I laid down in my bed for like an hour and could not go to sleep. You ever have that? Like
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
not my eyes are closed. I'm just trying to get to bed. Couldn't. Fuck my life.
Right.
Ah, dude, fuck this. Fuck this. Whatever. I get over it. I go to bed. Wake up. This is the fat L today. Fat L. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking hungry. It's like 8 o'clock. So, I get some rice. It's 380 calories. It's like this rice. Bird's Eye, the brand? Frozen vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like this rice vegetable thing. Have that. And I'm like, fuck, dude. I want some sugar. So, sadly, I bought some candy. 600 calories. But I was like, fuck, dude.
No.
No more. I decided when I was eating that, I was like, fuck, dude. No more sugar. So,
So how many calories did you have today?
today, let's see.
Yeah. Cause like, I mean, yeah, that's bad food, but as long as your calorie intake's like
No, dude.
lower than your BMR, then you're
Well, no. Well, it's technically 3,200, which actually I think is my BMR. But yeah, today was the L, cause it's like 1 o'clock. Like it started like at 1 a.m. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
fucking. I've probably been asleep for like maybe like 6 hours since 1 o'clock. So not too hot.
right.
But tomorrow, the grind time is on. We're working out. I'm gonna be putting my shit in. So I thought I'd tell you guys.
Like I don't know how much. I mean, I don't think I eat more than my BMR or whatever, but I only eat one meal, right? So it's like I'm fasting for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
And like I feel good when I wake up too, at after fat, cause like let's say I eat most of my meals at like 1, I would say. But once school starts up, it's gonna be like at like 4. But uh, but no, like once I wake up though, I feel pretty good, man. And I feel like proud of myself too.
Yeah. So I thought I'd say, fucking, I'm going ham. What is it? How many days till the trip? Let's see.
Like
We
12.
got 1, 2, 4 plus 7. We got 12 days.
Look at that
We
quick
got
math.
12 days. In 12 days, it's gonna be a new Mason.
Damn, that's only 12 days.
Yeah.
Holy shit. It's less than 2 weeks.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Honestly.
I
yeah.
can't wait, but like the only I can wait at the same time because it's like it gets closer.
Yeah, that's
to
what I was
school.
saying. Yeah, I'm like, fuck, I want the trip to happen.
So it's
But
kind
I
of
like after the trip.
you should have planned it a little bit earlier.
I think it's a good time because like after the trip happens, that's when real shit starts. That's like this trip is like the last fun thing I think. We'll probably hang out. Like we might do some shit. But I'm like, after this trip, like it's like shit starts. Hey,
Well, it's the
Right.
end of an era,
yeah, I
you
know.
know
It's
what I mean?
like you're moving out. I'm going to college.
It's end of a
Cohen's fucking starting
chapter.
high school.
You know what's
Started high school.
You know
I
what's
say
crazy to
Cohen's
think
going to
about,
junior
though?
year. What?
crazy to think about? Like back in like 8th grade when you lived in like close to us, right? Like we used to hang out like every day. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we hung out a lot in the weekends. That's because we were so close to him. We had nothing else to do. We had no cars.
I know. Well, we don't really have a lot. The only thing we have is work now. Really, that stops us. To be honest.
Well, now it's like, well, no, I say because we had so much free time though too. Like he fucked
Yeah.
off at school. Like we hung out, and like the weekends was like that's all we did was hang out. Now it's like I might have to work. You might want to hang out with someone else. I might fucking have to run. I might just want to be myself. It's like
Right.
different shit. But when I come back for breaks from college, we'll hang out then too. So
I will
dude,
be
we
here.
got the podcast, dude. It's on blow up.
That too. So
Cohen, I have to ask, dude. Can you make a Goon Life fucking logo or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, your mom.
But like, what do you want what do you want like in it though? Like, we gotta get
I
some
don't
like,
know, just like a logo
give me
for
some.
so we can update our shit. I don't know.
Well,
I
no
kind of like the
shit,
way our
but
thumbnails are though. I think it's
right,
funny. I think it's simple,
basic and
Yeah, it's
funny,
nice. Yeah, I like them.
but
like,
The last
what's
one was
gonna
pretty funny.
clapping alien
I had a good
cheeks?
pod. I was actually kind of proud of that podcast.
I don't know. The audio is shit. Did you listen to it?
It was shit.
Yes,
Mm,
dog shit. I'm
I don't think
telling
it
you,
was, dog.
definitely dog shit. Listen to the audio.
I think that's how the
Pretty
audio is
shit.
every fucking time.
No, I think it's because I use my computer, right? And we used a hotspot at the same time, and like the computer is not really like good with like mics that are plugged
Maybe
into
I
it
couldn't tell.
for some reason.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
Dude, it's not like we have fucking like crazy people listen to us
Oh, and so
anyway.
I can record on this computer too, so we can bring it and
Hey,
do the fucking
people
podcast
won't
on
listen to us unless
here.
we have good mic quality, motherfucker.
Yeah, like your shitty ass
Yeah,
microphone.
hey, I'm looking at you, dude. You need to get a new headset or some shit.
Complete shit.
Dude, how
Utterly
about
shit.
I'll do what
If
I'll
you're
have
serious
to
about
do,
the
okay?
podcast, you need to drop $50 on a new headset.
Whoa, you can't use that against me.
If you don't, then we're kicking you
Yeah.
out for until you get a new
It's on
one.
me, cause it's gonna be the. It's not gonna be the Hickam experience anymore. It's gotta be
It'll
the
be the
Cum experience.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh. Okay.
And you gotta show some commitment.
Dude, I'll get it one day.
Hey, you gotta know.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm trying. I'm
that's
moving
what I'm
out
saying.
pretty
You
soon.
gotta
Okay?
get it before you fucking move out.
What?
Cause then you won't
No,
have
I
any
do
money,
not.
dude.
I'm not gonna have
Is
any
Anna gonna
money
move in with you?
anyways.
Why
No.
not?
bitch
She's
had
gonna
on. She
stay
ain't
with
got a
me.
job. That's why.
Dude.
She's actually going like taking classes in Vietnam right now for like so she can like just like the certain type of like eye thing with her mom at the nail salon.
I don't know, Hayden.
I
I think I'm not. I don't want to make decisions for you. But I'm saying if she moves in, I'm not sure how serious you guys are, but you can fucking save more money.
Yeah, I know. You don't think I thought about that?
Okay, my bad.
She has to get a job first though.
But I mean, isn't you make it sound like her parents are fucking like rich as fuck though?
I'm not saying they're rich. I'm saying that they're pretty well off. You know what I mean?
Well off enough to send their kid to fucking Japan to college. That's fucking insane. Who would want
Yeah.
to do that though? No.
You North Korea
That
or South
was
Korea.
different. That was not college.
Do you still want to do that?
No.
Like, if it was like an opportunity for that
If
to
there's
happen,
an
would you?
opportunity, I might take it. But I'm not gonna go out of my way
Right.
to make that
True,
opportunity
true.
happen.
I feel like you'd be like, so stoked, but when it comes to the time to actually leave, you'd be scared as a bitch.
Yeah, I would have to learn the language. That'd be the hardest part.
Yeah, but you'd be so far away, Mason.
I don't care, dude.
When you think about that.
I gotta.
He'll be getting that Korean puss, man.
Puss.
That's all it's
Okay.
about.
Hayden knows.
You.
Uh,
I know
That's not.
Vietnamese puss.
Yeah, not North.
what?
Whatever. So. What's the plan for this trip?
What's the plan for the trip? Well, I'm not.
You gonna ask your brother?
I'll ask my brother.
Will
Yeah.
you?
I'm gonna write him a letter.
Alright.
Write him a
Letter.
letter. Uh,
We should all sign it. Just make it seem like fucking.
Oh, that'd be fucking funny.
Yeah.
what do you guys want to get? We should make a list.
That's what I'm
Dude.
saying.
2 bottles of vodka.
Okay, a bottle of vodka for
Okay,
me.
guys.
That's
It's
my.
3 nights. We got 3 nights. Okay.
Okay, so.
But no, Mason, think about this as well. I'm getting my own place.
Hey, we cannot be using him to buy so much. We.
I'm saying, like, if he gets Cohen a bottle and gets me a bottle, whatever's left over, it can go to my
Hey, well,
place.
like, think about this, Hayden. Right now, we need to be focused on enough for the trip.
Dude, I'm just saying, all I want is a bottle for
Okay,
myself.
Hayden, I don't think
That's
that might
it
not
for
be. I
me.
think that might not happen.
What, Mason?
Because
What do you
I'm
want? What do
saying,
you
my
want, Mason?
brother,
I want my Smirnoff. I want so much
dude.
Smirnoff. I
No,
want the. I
listen.
want everything.
I'm
Yeah.
saying
Okay, Mason.
we just gotta get enough for the trip right now. Because if I bombard him with requests, he might just say no to all of it.
That's what I'm saying. Because you want to wait forever to ask him.
No. Okay, so
Yes.
here we go. A
Yes.
bottle of Grey Goose, because I'm getting that shit.
Oh
Suck
my
a dick.
god. Because I'm getting that. Because
Hey,
I'm getting
I'm
that.
getting it. Fuck you. This is
Exactly.
my brother. Fuck you. And
No one else wants to drink
okay, I'm
that,
not letting you
Mason.
drink it.
Exactly. That's the
So,
point.
you can do get so much. Y'all had to
You
share
do it
that. I
so much.
get my own
So much.
shot.
Yeah, vodka. We
No,
can
and
share
then
it.
I'll get a handle or whatever, and some Smirnoff. Now I'm sharing with everyone, right?
It's-
And then probably
oh my. Oh, sure you
beer.
go.
Is beer? I think beer's a no go.
That shit's nasty. Well, Connor said he wants a pack of
Yeah,
Bud
I'm not.
Light.
We
We're not getting
definitely.
fucking. We're not getting beer. Fuck beer. Like what's actually what's the point? That's just an easier way for us to get caught. Is to have like Bud Light everywhere. The smell of it, you know what I mean?
But to be like, I want to do that thing that Kobe said with the freaking vodka. And,
Okay, we'll
like,
get a
Gatorade.
thing of vodka.
yeah. Okay.
Two
as long as
things. Because one thing, you think one thing's gonna
Okay,
last
Okay.
4 of us for
So,
3
okay,
days? Especially, I have my
Dude,
grape juice, whatever the
dude,
fuck it is.
Cohen, we are not drinking during the daytime.
What?
At night, dog.
What?
Wait, but Mason, what if we could do the Gatorade
What?
thing?
Hey, I'm telling you, dude, I'm not sure what we're doing, but right now, I don't think we should be drinking during the daytime.
Fuck you, Mason. I'm drinking daytime drink.
Yeah, well,
okay?
we'll see when it happens. We'll see when we get to it.
No, we won't see. That's what I
but
know.
I say the first night for sure. We should definitely get fucked
Yeah.
up. Like hardcore fucked up.
I'm down. Fuck, give me,
No.
dude. You guys know? Do you guys even know what Grey Goose is?
Sounds like
Yeah.
shit.
You guys don't know the fucking awesomeness that is it. Let's look it up.
Fucking suck my dick, Mason.
Yeah, I'm gonna get like a flavored kind too, guys.
Oh my god.
Should I get like peach, mango, some shit?
That shit sounds disgusting.
Let's see. Explore Grey Goose spirits. Okay, guys, we got the lot. We got the
Is your mouth like salivating so much?
40%.
we got the Le Citron, the La Vanille, La Melon, La
Grey Goose is vodka.
Cherry Noir, but they have like flavors.
Dude, okay, then give me a thing of Grey
No,
Goose
cause you
then.
need, no, that's just expensive, dog.
Then just give me the
Exactly.
cheapest one then. I don't care.
You know, you don't want to get the cheapest kind, cause, well, if it's Grey Goose, but I'm saying
No, the shit that Kobe said it. Oh, I forgot what he called it. What it was? It was only
Tito's?
$20, and it was a
Oh,
big ass
dude,
bottle.
Dude, did you drink that shit? Yeah.
Yes.
I know what that is. If you drink a bunch of that shit, see, that's like the shit like poor drunk people get, like poor alcoholics.
I don't know. It fucked
No,
me up though,
'cause
Mason. I mixed
I'm
it with the
saying
Gatorade and like
If you start drinking a lot of that, it'll fuck you up. I know what it's called. I forget. Like, I think this is it. Stolik Naya. That's like the cheapest kind. It's fucking bad for you. I think
What?
that's the kind. If you're talking about vodka, cheap vodka, this is it.
I didn't.
It's bad for you. I just trust me, dude. You gotta get some quality shit. How about some Svedka?
Wait, oh, maybe it was Svedka. That's what it's. That sounds familiar.
Because you probably heard that because it's really popular.
No,
Crown Royal.
no, it didn't.
How about Sky?
It definitely started with
Hey,
an
dude, why are we
S.
talking about this on podcast anyways, dog? We were trying to get shot, caught.
This is
How about
fucking Goon life, man.
This is the Goon life. I guess it is. Fireball? Fuck no.
Mm.
Da, 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 da,
Me and
da.
Connor, I could do that.
No, dude, okay. Right now it's Grey Goose. Okay, how about this? Grey Goose for me, a handle of vodka and whiskey.
How about 2 bottles of vodka?
Just that and no whiskey.
Yeah.
And then I think it's Smirnoff.
Yeah, sounds like a nice little
Okay,
plan.
well, I will ask my brother. Not tonight, cause or
Because you're gonna
maybe
forget
tonight. I'm not
every
sure
other
what's going
day,
on.
right?
I haven't been out of my room in a while, so I'm not sure what's going on.
I haven't been on
I
my
mean,
room
like in 4
forever.
hours. Like not like
Couple
3 hours.
days.
So I'm doing the podcast, motherfucker. I'm playing some video games, just chilling.
Whoa! Don't call me mother trucker ever
Old
again.
enough to celebrate. What's my date of birth? 08.
1995. 1990.
La pues. Yeah, dude.
Oh,
We're gonna get some good shit. Live in LA.
Da.
Okay, well, anything you want to end it now?
I'm gonna
um,
kill myself now. Yes.
I think we talked about a good amount of
yeah.
stuff. I don't have much to say. Plus, we did a podcast a couple of days ago, so I think we're pretty good. When are we gonna do the next one? Tell the viewers.
Uh, I mean, of course we're gonna have to do it one more time before we go
One
on
more
the
time
trip.
before the trip, which is on the 5th, and we'll do one on the trip.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what do you guys
Got
do on
it.
Saturday?
Wait.
Oh,
Kobe said it was Svedka.
You just texted
Svedka.
him?
Yeah.
Yeah, Spectra is not the cheap shit. Spectra is expensive. I don't know what he's talking about.
It was 20
Well, it
bucks.
probably wasn't a lot then.
It was a nice little bottle,
Whatever.
Mason.
So,
Whenever.
I work on
When do you work?
Saturday. I work Saturday, Sunday. I work Saturday 2 to 11. Sunday I work 10 to 7. Monday I work 7:30,
okay, well, we'll figure it out.
11:45.
Okay, guys.
I mean, no.
Let's just end the podcast now. We'll talk later. Okay, guys.
I only wait.
No, give me a
I only
second.
work
Hayden, look, listen.
7 to.
Listen, Hayden. This is the end of the podcast, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Follow us at the Goon Life Experience on Instagram, or you can watch us on
See ya.
listen on SoundCloud at the Goon Life Experience. My name is Mason. Peace out. Follow me at Daquan B. Johnson.
This is Cohen. At Cohen
Hayden.
Tackett. Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Hayden _
Okay.
Tackett.
We'll see you next time. I'm not sure when that is. Peace.